Duff beer for me, duff beer for you. I'll have a duff, duff, duff. You'll have one too. Cheers, big ears. Not too bad. I prefer VB. But what's your favorite Simpsons episode? Is a good topic to discuss while holding a can of Duff with a doll of Krusty next to me. Do you think the real Krusty doll in the Simpsons universe would have the title The Simpsons on the box? They should have made it like an in-universe purchase. Also, his stomach doesn't work. Isn't he supposed to say, "Hey kids, don't touch me there," or something like that? Anyway, my favorite episode of The Simpsons, I kind of like the season 33 episode, Girls Just Shauna Have Fun. It's a great one. Lisa is playing saxophone in her band when she's promoted to high school music band. And they play the Hawaii 5-0 theme. We all remember that one. And then there's a girl named Shauna who plays the drums in the same high school band. Just kidding. I like the season 7 episode entitled Summer of 4'2". 4 feet 2. It's based on the title of the old movie Summer of 42. This one is great. Every line is hilarious. I'm sure you remember it. The Simpsons go on vacation. It starts off at school, the last day of school. Milhouse does the different sounds and motions of sprinklers. And then Lisa is editor for the yearbook. No one is impressed. In fact, Nelson says, "If you didn't do it, some other loser would have. So quit milking it." Which is what I want to say to the actors and writers over in Hollywood. They think they're so special. Anyone can write that dribble. See season 33 of The Simpsons, for example. Summer of 4'2", Ned offers up his beach house, and Homer begrudgingly accepts after getting him to help out with his septic tank first. So Bart takes Milhouse. Lisa is allowed to invite a friend, but she realizes she has no friends. And then while packing, decides to become a new person after Marge says, "Just be yourself." Well, being herself for 8 years has got her no friends, so she'll try to be someone different. Goodbye, Lisa Simpson. They go to this cool small town by the ocean, whose name I can't begin to attempt to pronounce. Lisa gets all new wardrobe. This is great, like family holidays in the past, you would buy new beach clothes when you went to a new place on vacation. She goes to the library to look for kids, then has hallucinations of all the things she could read inside, including Alice in Wonderland. "Won't you have some tea with us? It would be ever so nice." "Don't do it, Lisa. It's a trick." And then the Mad Hatter holds a gun to her head. Amazing. Like, hilarious and scary at the same time. Lisa finds some friends. She acts cool. Like, whatever. They're like skater kids, but she's able to fit in because they just hang around anyway. And slowly she introduces them to like sea junk, teaching them about crustaceans and hermit crabs and stuff. And then Bart becomes jealous and tries to put a wedge between her and the new friends by showing them her yearbook. And turns out she's a nerd. And they're shocked, apparently. Meanwhile, some great lines from Marge, like, "Are we sure the Flanderses won't be there?" And then she's looking through the Ned Flanders has filled the whole beach house with post-it notes. And then she opens up the fridge, "Put food in me." Homer puts it on his stomach. And the ice cube trays have "Fill me." Marge rolls her eyes. "With what, Ned?" "With water" is another post-it note underneath it. Just amazing. Well written. It could have been a movie from the 80s, a family comedy with deeper meaning than most animations will ever get close to achieving. because the loneliness that Lisa feels, it's subtle, but then it builds. She doesn't even say anything when no one signs her yearbook back at school. She kind of just looks at the empty pages, walks away, and then the sad music begins. And then we find out she wants friends. And now she's got them. But then Bart shows them the yearbook, and she doesn't have them anymore. So then hilarity ensues when she wants to kill Bart pretty much. And then Bart, of course, feels guilty. Homer buys fireworks from the Apu of this state. The M320, I believe. Celebrate your country's independence by blowing a part of it up. Classic. He throws it in the dishwasher, it explodes, because he doesn't want to risk destroying the beer in the fridge. Great scenery, like they go to a carnival. Milhouse, Marge, Homer, and Bart play a game like The Perfect Date. Homer's face when he sees Bart gets the Poindexter nerd kid starts off with a, "You got the Poindexter! He looks just like you!" I think there's a storm overhead. Don't know if the camera can pick that up. But anyway. So Lisa comes to the realization that being herself didn't work, and then trying to be someone else didn't work. But then she sees the skateboarding kids putting shells on her dad's car, saying, "Lisa rules." Then Homer comes out of the shadows, "Sweet, merciful crap, my car!" Great line. I'd buy a t-shirt with that on it. I'd buy a t-shirt with anything on it. They drive home with all seagulls chomping at the shells on the side of the car. Homer throws a can of Buzz Cola out the window, and the hermit crab grabs it, the same one that Lisa was talking about, no doubt, saying, "Put a new shell on and you'll be the most popular crustacean on the beach." And then this new camouflage of a Buzz Cola can will sure achieve that. And that's what Lisa did in this episode. She camouflaged herself in new clothes, new way of talking, whatever. Like, whatever. I can't even do it because I'm not cool. And that's the moral of the story. She was able to camouflage herself in presentation to make herself more accessible to the cool kids. But then she taught them about sea junk, as they called it, crustaceans, hermit crabs, and they were all for it. She made their life better. And that's what they appreciated about her. So she was herself, she just changed the presentation of it. So yeah, be yourself, but put on a polite mannerism of a facade of competence and confidence, and you'll succeed in life as well. I think that's what I get from the episode. And the episode can't end any better with the Beach Boys all summer long playing. I think I bought a Beach Boys CD just for this song after seeing it in this episode. But yeah, that's my favorite episode. Summer of 4'2". Did you like that one? What's your favorite Simpsons episode? If like the world was about to explode and there was room on the space shuttle for like one VHS tape to send into space that will be preserved, guaranteed forever, but you only had room for one episode, I think that's a good one to sum up The Simpsons. All the characters had some good lines. It keeps my interest from start to finish with humor, cleverness, and heart and meaning, which is lacking from the new Simpsons episodes, I think. But yeah, do you have a better one? Have you even watched The Simpsons? I like the initial Treehouse of Horrors. They were good too. They taught me about Halloween, because in Australia, growing up, we never had Halloween. I had a deprived childhood. But we're making up for it now, aren't we? Man cave, boat shed. Thanks for watching. Hi, Mattgroening, if you're watching. Oh, also, Christina Ricci was one of the voices in this episode. Did not know that before. Is Graggle Simpson still a thing? Homer Simpson was one of the first things I ever drew as a kid. like one of the first characters I ever attempted to draw. I can still draw him with my eyes closed. Let's have a watch now. This is how we draw Homer Simpson.